Hey, it's Dangercraft, so it's time for a doll family video. Today is July 28th, 2015. Let's get started. I'll be doing this in order of arrival that I got each of these dolls. So, first off, we have his hair out of his face. This is Alistair. He is a white skin resin soul gang on a white skin doll family A Gen 3 body. It's the double jointed 62 centimeter body. Here's his face up. He currently has 16 millimeter Ursiflora Deep Love eyes, a mohair wig that was made by me, and the face up was also done by me. There goes his hair. Next up, we have little Clingy. He is a Huju Nano Freya in white skin. It's hard to tell that he's white skin because he's been thoroughly blushed brown. Look like little Siamese kitty. His eyes are, I think they're 12 millimeter glass, like Menton card glass eyes in cyan, I think is the color. I don't know, he's been around for a long time and I have forgotten what color his eyes are. Up. We have Say, and she is a Huju white skin Yomi on their 26 centimeter body. And her eyes, I think the color is just called Blue, which is another basic Menton card glass eye. And these might be 20 millimeter eyes, I think is what size these eyes come in. And I've also did her face up. And Amico is a Volks Dolphy Dream Dynamite. I think her body is the Gen 3, which is the one that normally used to come in just parts, but then they released the base body for it. And her head is a DDH-03. And her eyes are the Volks Animatic eyes. I think she has 22 millimeter eyes, and the color is Sumire. I can't remember the model of them. And she has a licked wig. Some pink, blue. Next up is, this one is a floating head. And this is Vladimir. He is a Dolce Saint in Oriental resin. And he is one of the newer ones that has a faceplate, because the older models just had a head cap. And this guy is getting a Doll Chateau A03 body in normal pink. And it's been almost 3.5 months waiting for that body. Next up, we have, let's get her wig back on. We have Zhongli, and she is a long soul Zia in non-environmental white resin. When you pre-order these dolls, at least through Mint on Card, you can choose what resin you have them casted in, since Long Soul casts all their dolls in French resin by default. I had her in the non-environmental resin, which was a little cheaper, and it's not translucent like French resin. She has the L bust, and her eyes are 14 millimeter Soom silicone eyes in Nieve. And her wig is a doll heart wig. I can't remember the model number for that, since, once again, I've had this for a very long time. Next up, we have Olivia. She is an Asleep Eidolon Aure in normal skin. Not sure how you pronounce the sculpt name. And here's her body. Her shoes. Her eyes are 14 millimeter gray Mint on Card glass eyes, and her wig is a For My Doll wig in cherry wine. Can't remember the model number for that, since they just use like code and adore this body, since it's a chubbier body, so slim mini clothes do not fit her at all. I've actually gotten some stuff that's for normal, like regular MSDs, that does not fit her since she has big hips. Felix he is a Fairyland Scar Shiwu, like their event head, on an Angel Fantasy boy body, the 46 centimeter version. And he was painted with Army Painter Leather Brown. I think it's the 2-in-1 with the primer already in it. Since Fairyland does not make dolls in this shade of brown, I had to paint him to hybrid him to get the exact doll that I wanted. And his eyes are 14mm assumed silicones. I wish I could remember the color name. I'm terrible at this. I should have written it down. But and his wig is a Funny Lori Unstrung Hero wig. And ears, I think the company name is ZM. Junkie Spot sells these eyes, and these are the small kitty ears. Next up, we have Clover. She is a Doll Chateau Ada in normal pink resin, which is the little Moose Tar doll. Her eyes are Ursa Flora, and the wig was made by me, which is a temp wig until I can find something for her. She's currently wearing a Monster High dress, which is, like, all the clothes fit her really well in the waist. It's just with the dresses, you have to make sure they're big enough to go over that nonsense. I'll show off her body blushing. She has little fawn spots. And she's very cute. The wait for this doll when I got her, since I ordered her during the re-release of Ada, it was 7 months to get her in. I've heard since then Doll Chateau has improved their wait times, but when this doll came back on the market, it bogged down Doll Chateau really badly. Next up is a floating head. Her name is Ruth Holly, and she is a Doll Chateau Debbie in white resin. She'll be getting a body soon. I think she'll be getting a Doll Chateau like K07 or K11 body. I haven't decided yet. She has more of a fantasy face up since she's an alien. And I'm not sure if you can catch it in the light, but the little scales on her forehead are 3D. Made her eyes myself, and she does not have a wig yet. And after that, we have Amico. She is a Volks MSD F01 in normal old skin resin. This doll was actually made in 2002, so she is the oldest doll in-house, and she was my restoration project this year. She came to me even more yellowed than she's still fairly yellowed, but I have lightened her by about 5 shades, and I removed her seams, which when I removed them, I could see her original color, which is very light compared to what she is now, but she's mellowed out very nicely. I am not sure what brand name these eyes are. They are sparkly brown, and these eyes are 16mm, I believe, and the wig is not sure what brand name it is. This is Alexios, and he is a Soom Winterwood Elf Aloha in cream white resin. He has the little hooves, and he has the open-eyed head on him right now. I still have his romantic head, but these eyes are really high dome, and they fit this head better. Also, legs stay up. There are his little hooves, little purple. And his eyes I actually got in a trade, so I do not know what brand name they are, but they are 12mm blue eyes with like a cotton candy pink pupil. And his wig is a gray Kroby doll wig. Second to last is my Fairyland Minifee Breakaway in normal resin. One of the other 09 event heads. I got this guy secondhand, and currently I have the sleeping head, the lightning arm, and the fire hand. But last but not least, we have Liam. He is a Fairyland Feeple 60 modded Rona in normal skin. This used to be a sleeping head, but I've since closed most of the eyes with Milliput and resculpted his eyes out. So this does not look at all what Rona usually does. Like, Rona has like puffier under the eyes, but all that's been covered up. Here are the lips, and he'll be getting Mako eyes. That'll be coming in with the big group order that I am hosting right now, which we're currently waiting on. And the wig is another For My Doll, and the color is Sweet Milk. I can't remember the model name since I ordered this wig probably a year and a half ago, and I haven't gotten the head until now. So that's my current doll family. So the count is 3 SD scale dolls, 3 MSD dolls, 1 YoSD, 1 26 centimeter Huju doll, 2 tinies, and 4 floating heads. The body, and I have 1 thing on order right now, which is the Doll Chateau body for this guy. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll try to do more doll videos on this channel now that I kind of have a webcam to record them with. And I'm Dangercraft, and bye!